Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. HK announced new social distancing measures. http ntvforex.com news ID FED6B0 7/20/2026 06:31 Asia market update. Asian indices trade mixed. HK opened marginally lower. HK announced new social distancing measures. US equity FUTs drop after mixed session on Friday. General trend. Early decliners in HK include financials. Gaming firms drop amid new social distancing rules. Property firms also drop. Shanghai Composite rose by over 2.5% during morning session, outperforms in Asia. China raised the equity investment cap for insurers. China Life rises by over 9.9% above average. Vol brokers rise amid continued MAMPA speculation. BID rises over 6% in HK. There was renewed reporting about China's plan to promote new energy vehicles in rural areas, similar to report from July 14. Declining sectors in Australia include energy, telecom, consumer discretionary and financials. Real estate and transport firms are among the losers in Japan. Brokerage and electric appliances firms outperform. Companies expected to report during the New York morning include Manpower. Headlines: Economic data. Australia, New Zealand. ASX 200 opened 0.1%. Australia PM Morrison delayed opening of Parliament by several weeks, citing coronavirus spread in New South Wales and Victoria. States press. Australia Treasurer Frydenberg affirms there will be another phase of income support. SME loan extension will keep credit flowing. Victoria State reports 275 additional coronavirus cases v 363 prior. Australia sells $2.0 BV $2.0 B indicated in 2.25% November 2022 bonds, average yield 0.2651%, bid to cover 3.9x. NZ New Zealand. Finmin Robinson New Zealand has set aside NZ$14B as a coronavirus response fund. Notes must set aside the funds in case of second wave of the coronavirus. NZ New Zealand June Performance of Services Index 54.1 v 37.5 prior. NZ Reserve Bank of New Zealand RBNZ buys NZ$390M v NZ$230M prior in government bonds as part of QEV. NZ$390M sought. China Hong Kong. Hang Seng opened 0.3%, Shanghai Composite 0.9%. CN China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission SPERC raised the equity investment cap for insurance cost to 45% of total assets from 30%. Currently, regulator also pledged to offer more support to areas impacted by floods. Financial press. HK Hong Kong Chief Exec Lam orders new social distancing measures following recent surge in coronavirus cases. Lam says the situation is really critical and sees no sign that it is under control. CN follow-up. China CSRC said to be encouraging MAMPA activity among domestic brokerage firms and mutual fund houses. China Securities Journal. CN China takes over 9 financial firms for a period of 1 year. Cited certain rule violations. China Industry Association reported to open probes into 8 brokerages over its unusually low bond underwriting fee structure. Press. CN China PBOC leaves 1-year and 5-year loan prime rates LPRS unchanged as expected. CN China PBOC to connect interbank and exchange bond markets. The move is seen as an attempt to unify bond markets and facilitate the transmission of monetary policy. Financial press. HK follow-up. Bankers have been probing whether their employees have ties to Hong Kong pro-democracy movement. Firms mentioned included Credit Suisse, HSBC, Julius Baer, and UBS among others. Financial press. CN China National Health Commission coronavirus update for July 19. Additional cases 22 v 16 prior. Additional deaths 0 v 0 prior. Xinjiang. Additional cases 17 v 13 prior. CN China Finance Ministry official. China will prevent local government debt risks, will not relax controls on bond issuance due to virus situation. CN China PBOC sets yuan reference rate 6.9928 v 7.0043 prior. CN China Bok Open Market Operation OMO injects 100 billion Chinese yuan via 7-day reverse repos. V injects 200 billion Chinese yuan via 7-day reverse repos. Prior net injection 50 billion Chinese yuan. V net injection 200 billion Chinese yuan prior. Japan. Nikkei 225 open 0.3%. JP Japan June trade balance 268.8 BV 11.9 B adjusted trade balance 423.9 BV 331.1 B exports YY 26.2% V 24.7% E 19th straight decline. JP Bank of Japan BOJ minutes for June 15-16 policy meeting. 2 meetings ago issues could shift to solvency from liquidity. JP Bank of Japan BOJ reported to be setting up a digital currency group to study central bank digital currencies. CBDC press in line with prior speculation. VN Vietnam says 15 Japan companies are planning moves from China into Vietnam for production. 6 of the companies are said to be large firms. Vietnam press USD JPY rose over 0.4% during Asia amid USD strength. Some dealers have noted thin market conditions and demand from Japan importers go Toby demand. Korea. KOSPI opened 0.4%. KR South Korea sells 20-year Treasury bonds average yield 1.560 v 1.560% prior. Europe. EU said to not yet reach agreement on 750B recovery fund, the issue of grants said to be a sticking point. Press. EU Frugal 4 said to be prepared to accept 390B in grants for EU recovery fund. Press. EU ECB Chief Lagarde said it is better for EU leaders to agree to an ambitious financial aid package as opposed to having a quick deal at any cost. Financial press. Saudi Arabia King Salman reported to be admitted to hospital in capital for medical checkups. Saudi state press. Levels as of 1:20 ET. Nikkei 225, 0.2%, ASX 200 0.6%, Hang Seng 0.1%, Shanghai Composite 2.6%, KOSPI 0.1%. Equity SAMP P500 Futures 0.5%, Nasdaq 100 0.5%, DAX 0.2%, FTSE 100 0.2%. 1.1445 euros 1.1412 Japanese yen 107.54 107 Australian dollars and 1 cent 0.7005 0.6972 NZD 0.6564 0.6538 Gold flat at $1,810 ounce. Crude oil 0.7% at $40.45 BRL. Copper 0.2% at $2.8973 lb. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.